Okay, so this is how we're going to start muzzle conditioning him and getting him used to it. Since he's not taking any treats today, I'm going to do a very, very short video since I don't want to work in depth with him a whole lot if he's not willing to accept food as praise. And so I'm just going to, instead of giving him a treat, I'm going to say treat out loud. That way you know when I would normally give the treat. So first thing is first is just getting him used to the idea of what it looks like. I'm not going to put it on him. I'm not going to do anything like that with him. I'm going to zoom out a little. And so all I'm doing right now is teaching him that, hey, this thing isn't really that big of a deal, so let's take a look at it and see. I'm going to scoot back and hopefully get him in the shot. He likes to scoot forward to me. So this is the basket muzzle. You see how it's fairly open. This one is good for giving treats and being able to still drink and pant and things like that safely. But this one, as you could tell how very open it is, this one could still potentially lead to bites. So something like I mentioned to you before, the Jafco muzzle would be a good one to start working on. But this is a great one for the very beginning because I can still give him treats. So all I'm going to do is let him smell it anytime, and you see he turned his head away. So what I'm going to do is anytime his nose actually goes to the muzzle and smells it, I'm going to praise him like crazy and give him the treat. What is this, man? You smell? Huh? You go smell it? I see that tail wagging. Just smell it. See what it's about. What if I set it down? What if I set it down? No? Nothing? You smell for me? Good boy. He's okay. Look, take a look at it. You smell? Oh, good boy, man. Good boy. Treat. This is when I would put in a treat. What is that? This is a good boy. Man, you want to see what it is? Look. Psst, psst. Look. Oh, good boy. Treat. Yes. Good boy, man. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. So this is all I'm going to do for our first session. Just rinse and repeat. Good boy, man. Get him used to it because as you can tell, he was already a little leery. He wasn't about the muzzle. He didn't want anything to do with it. So we're going to go nice and slow, and we're going to let him figure out that, hey, this thing isn't so bad after all. Can you do one more for me on video? What is this, man? You want to smell? Psst, psst. You smell it for me? Psst, psst, psst. Man. You want to smell? 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 No. He says, no thanks. No thanks. It's not so bad. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Good boy, man. Yeah, that's a good boy, man. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. We're just going to keep this up this time. A few extra tidbits I wanted to add in there. We are not going to move on to the next step in muzzle training until this step is comfortable. And then again, next step, we're not going to move on to the one after that until that one is comfortable, and so on and so forth. The biggest thing about muzzle conditioning is positivity. In any training, another big one, but especially in something that may be a little nervous or scary to dogs. And so we're trying to bring out the positivity and that it's a good thing, is ending on a good note. So if you notice, like right now, we did a little bit more after the first video I made, and I decided that's when I thought to add in a couple of these extra little tidbits. He was smelling it, doing really good a couple more times, and then the next time I did it, he was kind of turning his head away, you know, doing the stress yawning that you see right now, and things like that. So we stopped. We're not going to do any more today. We're going to end on a good positive note. We're not going to push him towards where it just makes it seem like a bad thing and he's not going to want it. So making everything happy and positive, ending on a good note, and going as slow as he needs to go and not moving on until the first step is comfortable. So until I can put a muzzle out to his face and he doesn't kind of turn away from it. See how he kind of he's turning his face away from it a little bit. So until he does not turn his face away from the muzzle and he doesn't, you know, act like it's a bad thing, then we're not going to move on to the next step.